Now we just have to wait for people to get on. Hello for all of you who are tuning in after the live stream. We're waiting for people to hop on. We had some technical difficulties getting it started. Phone didn't want to work, and I couldn't figure out how to do it on the laptop. I'm just gonna open up the video on my laptop so I can see the comments better if they ever come. We got 2 people on. 4. How do you do this?
Ten people.
Yay! Who's there? Hi, everyone.
Is the Chinese Communist Party lying about the coronavirus? Our staff has been breaking stories.
Alright, where's the live chat?
Our staff has been breaking stories.
Alright, where's the live chat?
Our staff has been breaking stories.
Let me mute this. Say hi, someone. We want to talk to you.
Hello,
Who's
Clay.
there? Hi, Clay. From Maine. So we're here at hi Nathan. I hope you're all doing well. We're here at my dad's. Yeah, so it was really essential that we come here and help him out with things that he couldn't help out with. So I know we're not supposed to really travel during the coronavirus thing, but we talked to him about the risks and everything, and he wanted us to come still. So we're here. Hi, Anna in Finland. Hi. Well, that's good. Most are safe in Maine. We've had in this county that we live in the surrounding areas, there's actually been a few people that have died from the coronavirus, right? But
I think America right now is the worst as for the most cases.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Pirko and Petri, Arto. Hi from Tampere. Hi. We're glad to have you guys on here. But how's it going in Finland for as far as like the coronavirus and stuff? I think I read there was like 2,000 and something cases there. Yeah, we got Corey with us today. This is his first live stream with us. It's kind of hot in here.
It's quite good. 2,000 cases and 40 deaths.
2,000 cases and 40 deaths. That's not bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's better than what we have. It was kind of crazy that we're underpopulating the United States compared to other countries that have a better handle on the coronavirus. So other countries, yeah.
With a larger density.
I think it was a little unfortunate. Some people here, things have gotten a little bit better here in the grocery stores. At first, it was just like, if you saw that one video that I did shopping during the coronavirus, I mean, that was just kind of in the very beginning of the whole thing anyway, but it was really overcrowded. And in Marble Falls anyways, before we came here, they started to limit the number of people in, apparently. They had people standing out front that would only let a few people in, but once inside, it was, we're so close to people, like they were bumping into you, and it was just impossible to avoid bumping into people. So we started wearing masks. We've been wearing masks and gloves and everything. Hi, Terry.
I've been just trying to stay out of the public. Today I'm just gonna go either fishing or swimming. Haven't figured it out, but I'm just taking this time to like work on college stuff and get ready to go back to school, and yeah, just having fun. That's it.
Lumilapio. So tell him. Lumilapio.
Where's the shovel?
Right now we are in Clay. We are in East Texas, in Hemphill, Texas. It's a really small town. The closest sort of bigger town would be Lufkin or Jasper, but those are really small towns too. Moi Henry. But yeah, it's close to the Louisiana border. Actually, we're on a lake, Toledo Bend, and it's right across the lake is Louisiana. And they have that border, that bridge going into Louisiana, they have that shut off because we're on lockdown. Then when we came to Finland, I gave you, oh, that's so nice, his summer cottage. Someone said when we came to Finland, they would let us borrow their summer, like their mökki, their cottage. That's really cool. You can send me an email at wildwoodvagabond@gmail.com, or you can send me a message through Instagram if you have Instagram. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Oh, and to the puppies.
Nathan asked what I'd be fishing for.
Whatever.
Anything that hops on the line. I like bass fishing though.
We would be throwing it back. I don't think we're not gonna be.
Yeah, I always throw everything back. I don't eat anything out here or anything. I always just throw it right back.
Yep. So he got his school that he works at obviously is closed down, so he didn't have that. And then the second job that he had, a temporary job, they laid him off too. And so we were like, I was pretty happy because he could come with me here. Oh, Tyler, Texas. Yes, Tyler is about 2 hours from here, Clay. There's Samson. He's so sweet. But yeah, other than that, Corey's here. What is it?
We're kind of on the Gulf.
We're more northern.
We're more north in like Beaumont or those cities, Port Arthur and stuff. That would be more like on the Gulf. We're probably about an hour and 30 from them, so
it's not too far on this side of Texas from the Gulf, but catch and release, right on. I pretty much only like cod and salmon, so I'd probably release them too. Yeah, I think we're gonna go swimming later too. The lake is really up. My dad's, for those of you who don't know, his lot is on a lake, and it's a nice little cove where he's at, and he has a boat ramp, and so the water level is up really high, and so it makes for nice swimming. I like to swim. There are alligators in this lake, but I'm not really scared of them.
I've never heard of anyone ever getting attacked out here by an alligator or anything. So
I've seen them.
I've seen them. We went swimming on this little island out here in Toledo Bend, and we got to the island and came back. And by the time we were halfway to the island again with my little sister, an alligator was actually laying in the sun on that little island. So we just came back, and it dropped off in the water about halfway, quarter of the way back for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started
kind of
booking it. So.
That's not a good feeling when you're in the water and you see an alligator go down under the water, not too far away. Someone asked, how's the COVID-19 situation in U.S.? Finland is like a big ghost town. I think some people take it seriously here, at least where we are, okay, the towns we've been in. I know some, we can't speak obviously for all cities, but where we've been, it kind of felt like business as usual with just like some added like apocalyptic effect when you go to the store and there were some people with masks and wearing gloves, and then them, at least outside enforcing the 6-foot distance rule. But kind of once you got into the store, it was just it was scary. I think if you wanted to get the coronavirus, you should go to the grocery store here, because there was people just right up on you, and they weren't really regulating how many people went in that I could tell, because there was just too many people. They at the cash registers though, they had stepped up their game and they made it to where you had to keep like 6 foot distance, and yeah, put shields, you know, in between you and the cash register, which is good. But and then in this small town, they weren't doing anything. We went to the store yesterday for my dad, and it was just pretty much normal. I saw one person with a mask on, and I know that they aren't supposed to take anything directly from your hand, you know, like cash or hand you a receipt. But she was like grabbing the groceries out of my hand because I didn't have a basket, and I was like, no, I'll set them down on the thing. And then when she handed me the receipt, she just handed it directly, and her hand kind of touched my hand. And none of the workers or anything there had masks on, except for at the post office. They had masks and a shield up. So here is like, people are more, I think, annoyed by it than anything, not really taking it seriously. Yeah, Texas has skaters here. Tyler, Texas, Port Arthur.
Yeah, Port Arthur's like on the Gulf. I went to school in Beaumont, graduated high school from Beaumont, so I'm real familiar with that area. I'm at work listening with my phone in my pocket.
Hey, Jason! What's up, Jason? That's cool. He works a lot. Okay, so the whole bag of my own thing, you guys travel is, do you travel? I'm going back to it when I come in Fat Tire. I'm going to do it. Do you mean that you're going to go back to traveling, Clay? Yeah, I feel sorry for the staff in the grocery stores too. I mean, I was thinking about how many people they come into contact with every day. They don't have gloves, they don't have anything protecting them, and it's kind of scary. Finland wants to hire people to come work in the fields for 2,500 euros a month. Sign me up. I'm coming. I'm on the way. I can work in a field. I'm gonna go. Corey looked at me like about 2 weeks after all of this started, and he was just like, all right, so when are we going to Finland? It's like, as soon as the borders open up.
Let me know if there's any coaching jobs out there to teach basketball or anything. I'll be out there.
I follow you, Finn Bushcraft Erickson. I follow you. I like your channel a lot. He collects guns and bullets, and he is sure. Oh, I know, man. I heard that all of the guns and stuff got bought up here. My friend told me that her sons went to go buy a gun, and they were completely out of guns from like all the surrounding towns and ammo and everything. Over here in Oulu, only under 100 sick ones, and I'm still working because I work at the hospital, and lots of people are sick. Oh, well, thank you for all of your work and everything that you're doing there. We appreciate you being on the front lines. I really wish you can do that. Wait, what? Oh, no problem, Clay. It's okay. Alright. Hi, Ino. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you're here now. Better late than ever. No, I'm just joking. That's cool. Wasteland had bad videos. I didn't think so. Boy, I know. Oh, cool. I really appreciate all you guys a lot. I was thinking about quitting YouTube pretty much like a couple of months ago. I went through a rough time. I don't know. I just felt overwhelmed with everything, and I got discouraged whenever I would do like live streams or make vlogs and people would unsubscribe. You know, so I really just shouldn't even look at the numbers. I try not to look at the numbers because it's easy to get discouraged. But then it's like, I really thought about it, and it's because of you guys who always like watch every video and comment on every video and always tune into all of my live streams, or you know, go to the replay when you can and comment. Like seriously, that's what keeps me going on YouTube. So I just want to thank you guys a lot, because I enjoy so much connecting with you through the comments and through here. So hi Satu, I'm glad you could join us. Hello. Yes, we're at my dad's house. Probably gonna be here for a couple of weeks. Thanks, I'm glad you love my content. But yeah, we're probably gonna be here for a couple of weeks, because I mean, it's kind of hard to find a job right now. I was searching for a job, and just it hasn't led anywhere. And Corey's been looking too, since he got laid off from his other job, and it's just like, I don't know, just kind of make the best of this time anyways, you know.
Take some time off.
Be here with my dad. Like yesterday, my dad had a fall outside after he mowed the yard, and that's the second time in a couple of weeks that he's fallen. And so we're really glad that we were here for that.
Someone said, cool beard.
No, I
Thanks.
love his beard. If you guys pick up berries, people here will pay flights. People here will pay flights. Oh, like they'll pay for our flights over there if we'll go to help pick berries and stuff.
Yeah, if you get us some information, we'll definitely do it. I'll probably have all summer off if we could go this summer.
Yeah, send us an email at wildwoodvagabond@gmail.com. And just give us more information. I mean, would they even let us into Finland, being from America? But yeah, let's just send me a message through email and we'll figure it out. Okay, Celsius. 14 days for sure, but everything's... Oh man, that's so cool. Can we bring 4 dogs?
Can't fly with these dogs.
I'm gonna try. I just decided not to look so much like at my who's subscribing and unsubscribing, because honestly, as long as I have my core group of people like you guys, and I ain't worried about it.
They sent us an email.
Okay, I'll go back and get it. Clay says he's going to buy a fat tire recumbent trike. Yeah, those would be fun to go around.
In Utah, especially.
In Utah, especially. What are you doing? You want to come say hi, Boomer? Not fog.
When the summer comes, actually, I kind of do more. I kind of grow it out more. Last summer, I had it really long, and I went through like a phase where I kept it real short. So I don't know. It just depends. I try to keep it, like, I try to leave it alone. Now I'm so used to it, it's not like it's even there. So.
And you said you liked it because it keeps the
sweat. Yeah, when I'm working outside or something, and it keeps the sweat like in, and it's cooler when the wind blows and stuff, and it keeps the sun off my face. If you can tell my hairline right here, I got a tan line from wearing a hat out and working. So that was fun.
Someone said start weekend vlogs. That's a good idea.
You should
Going to buy Harley. I'm going to buy a
swimming
Harley
today.
Yeah.
What's the longest I ever had? Me buy a Harley?
No. I'm just joking.
I don't know if there's an Iron 883 that I want really bad. It's actually like one of the cheaper ones, and it's a smaller one. It's perfect size for me. And I used to have a Vulcan 500 that I chopped the back off of. So we'll see. Maybe one day I might get a Harley. Indians are nice.
Yeah, I do like the Indians.
I like the Indians a lot.
Someone says if you at least have a small spark in you for making videos in YouTube, I think you should continue. Thank you, I agree. And I do. I do. I just got a little discouraged, but I'm better now. After I kind of let off of the expectation that I had to do it a certain way and do it like this, and it kind of released some of the stress, so I'm good. Thanks, you sent us an email. Said you growing more. It does. I don't know. I have some new product that I'm gonna be. I gotta do a photo shoot, but it's just been raining so much I haven't had a chance to do a photo shoot, and I like to do it outside because of lighting. But I made some new herbal perfumes and perfume rollers and everything. So if you haven't checked out my website, you should check it out. And I have come up with my first blog post topic, and so I just need to finish writing that. Thank you, Alina. How is it like in Finland or wherever you are in the world, where you guys are in the world, the general attitude towards this coronavirus? Have people, I don't want to get too I don't want to get political. I mean, I just wanted to say here, I feel like there's some people that think that it's like a conspiracy maybe. And so, not to get too much into that and opinions over that, but like, how have people where you are responded to this? Like, are they taking it seriously?
Americans tend to.
Samson.
Come here. Come here. Get up here.
Some. Say some.
Come here.
There was movement. My dad walked down the hall.
Pretty calm, but taken seriously.
That's good. Yes, I can send deliveries from here. And yeah, just, I don't know when you were planning to order, or if you meant like you'll wait till after I upload my products, but I have a lot of products that I'm adding, so it might be something that you would be interested in. Yeah, Arthur, we could have like a FaceTime or something, or through Messenger, for sure, or Google, whatever platform you want to use. This is too much for everyone. Similar epidemic happened 100 years ago, and it's hard to comprehend this is happening now, but just take one day at a time. We're not going to forget you guys. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we do take it seriously, but we don't buy guns like America. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're not like in panic mode or anything. We're trying to just...
At first, I was like in denial for my business and stuff, because it's all coaching kids in big groups and stuff, so...
His summer camps were going to be like groups of big kids.
Yeah, like I work with anywhere from like 100 to 20 kids in a camp. So, of course, those plans right now are still in the air. But I'm optimistic about it, and maybe at the end of the summer, this will, work out. Right now, everything's just kind of, promised but not delivered in America, so...
I think at first he was like annoyed. He's like, this is stupid. But then we started to see, that it was serious. Not to be weird, but the dude and I should start a used tractor business. A used tractor business? Well, they started coming fast. Yeah, serious but not panicking. Days 1 through 4, people went to buy toilet paper. Oh. Has anyone figured out the mystery why toilet paper? Because it's not like it was a virus that affects your intestines. It was
It's a respiratory.
It's a respiratory thing.
Used tractor business.
Yeah.
I agree. I think the worst thing you could do is downplay it, for sure.
Yeah.
Once I started seeing how serious it was, I started really, you know, taking precautions and stuff. Most important thing to the kids is I want them to be safe. There's no, you know, fun sports camps or coaching if they're not healthy. So if I look at it in that way, then, you know, then that's right. So
Yeah, and I'm like this guy, the McXY, how do I pronounce that? But like my dad, I would be so sad if I knew that I got him sick or someone like him, an elderly person. I have friends that are recovering from cancer and stuff like that. You know, it's not just about us. New recipe using toilet paper, I think. Mustatupa. Oh, we're doing good. We're handling it well. At first it was super frustrating and just scary because of the uncertainties and everything. But now I think we've come to terms with it. Like, everything's gonna work out. I mean, it's hard when you lose your job. But we're waiting for that check.
yeah, we're supposed to get a check from the government, but I also did a business loan for my business, and I looked on the news, morning news, and nobody has received anything yet. So it's just day by day.
Nathan said, I think people are more paranoid about stinking than dying. Must have toilet paper. Finns were in panic for the first 2 weeks, but at the moment they've gotten used to the situation since it's not looking too bad. That's good. I was a little surprised when I heard that some Finns had, you know, been overbuying stuff or panic buying stuff, because it just didn't seem very characteristic to, you know, like the typical Finn that I do. But like here, it doesn't still going on. Still can't find any toilet paper. So it's good to hear that people have chilled out there. I think, you know, we can make the best out of everything, but I think this is a really good opportunity to, you know, take time for things that we are always too busy and caught up for, you know, and take for granted. The email was wildwoodvagabond@gmail.com. Hardest thing for me is every single sports are now on pause. Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey feels you there.
Just play the throwback stuff now.
No, we haven't looked at any temporary work agencies.
I applied for a couple of just temporary jobs, but nothing really. I'm kind of taking it slow.
Just say about the guns and the. Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it's a hard time for. I feel like we have it easy, you know? Like, this hasn't been really hard for me, honestly, because I don't ever leave the house except for to go get groceries. Like, I don't, you know, like, that's just how I do it. Like, and so, for me, it's normal. It just is, like, a little bit surreal when I go to the store and see how everything is. And then, of course, like, I wanted to meet up with my mom, and my daughter's in Houston, which is only like 2 hours from here. And I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to my dad's. She's going to be close. Then we can all meet up together. And then I realized, like, yeah, well, we can't do that. And that was a little bit sad. But otherwise, like, it hasn't been hard. But I know for some people that aren't introverts and some people that need to be social and need to be out, and also the really, really small kids that aren't used to being, you know, inside, it could be hard. Finland is useless because we have yeah, that is useless. They have those bidets. In Finland, like, every bathroom has a bidet where you can just squirt it off.
Oh, yeah.
That's better for the environment anyway. Yeah, we haven't stocked up on anything either, just because trying to think about other people and leave something for them, which kind of sucks because then you don't have anything, because when it's available, it's like I'm real tempted to just like grab it so that we would have enough and not run out, but that's whatever. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Burn gun. Speaking of guns, I thought I would do a video about how easy it is for a criminal, an ex-criminal, a felon like me to get my hands on a gun, because legally I'm not supposed to buy a gun.
Not even have a gun in her possession, like,
or in the house.
Like if I think I couldn't even have a gun, right?
No, you're not technically supposed to.
Even though I've never been in trouble with the law at all, except for a speeding ticket.
Anyways, I wanted the video to be like how easy it is for me to get my hands on a gun versus how hard it is for me to get a job because of my history that's over 10 years ago. So that's something that will be coming up soon. I'm just trying to like practically think like how it could show me, because I don't want to actually buy the gun because that would be illegal, but somehow show it. So if you guys have any ideas, like suggestions, like maybe just, would it be enough to just, if I call the person that's selling it through the paper, to just talk to them on the phone? Would that give a good enough idea and picture in the video, you know, that it would be easy?
In East Texas, it is so easy to get guns. I don't know about inner cities and stuff. It's probably just as easy, but I could walk down the road over here and just buy a gun from an individual. And getting a job with the background is so much harder. I've worked with a lot of people, you know, that have had backgrounds, and like the only jobs they can really get are like the landscaping or something like that. And I just don't think it's right, you know. I don't know. Give people a chance.
I didn't ever hear back from the kidney center job, and the HEB I applied for at this grocery store, and it was going to be for a curbside in-store shopper. So basically when people make an order online, I was just going to be like shopping, getting their groceries together for them and taking it out to them. And I got hired, but once they got my background check back, they withdrew their employment offer. I'm like, it's for a grocery store. I'm not trying to like run a bank or take care of your kids. Like, I'm just gonna shop for people. And it was over 10 years ago. But whatever. But I know that if I wanted to, I can just go buy a gun. Like, there's in the paper all the time. I just think that it's just, it brings to light like how screwed up this. It just makes it really hard for people like me who want to like, it just makes it hard. Video of a theist and non-theist couple, maybe just a few thoughts. Yeah, it sucks really bad. I've had a very hard time finding jobs. I've lucked out and I've gotten some really great professional positions, and that's just because it was a small company, and the owner of the company was like, people make mistakes, you know, I'm gonna give you a chance, and they were just willing to give me a chance. And of course, you know, they didn't regret it. I'm not the same person that I was, and it just makes it hard. And if you've watched our other videos, you know we've had a hard time finding grounds to camp in. When I used to try to get an apartment, it was extremely hard, almost impossible to find an apartment that would rent to me because of my criminal history. And again, when I did get a townhome in Dallas, that was because it was a single owner, you know, and he was just renting out his place and he didn't really care. So yeah, when you can't find housing, you can't find a job, it's like the system isn't set up to really help you to, what other option do you have if you can't get a job, you know? Do I just go back to what I was doing before? So, I mean, I've lucked out just because I'm super persistent and I won't give up, but what about those people that can't do that? Someone asked,
What you're in prison for?
drug-related stuff. I went to jail for drug-related stuff a few times.
You never were she was never in prison though.
Well, like we have jails here, and then there's like prison when you're sentenced for like a long period of time. That's where you would go, but it's basically the same thing. Like in Finland, they have the same. It's like just jail and prison. But here it's like they have jails for which are like meant for like shorter term, and I think 8 months was the longest time that I was in there. In solitary confinement for a big chunk of that, and that was really, really hard. I swore that if I ever got out of that, I would help bring some understanding and light to what people go through that, because it's just not humane. And Terje asked, how come it's so easy to get one? Did everyone own one in the old days? I think most people did definitely have one in the old days, but I think well, now it's easy to get one because there's no law surrounding an individual selling one.
There might be, but I'm not sure.
It's not illegal.
It's not?
No, it's totally legal, like to sell them through the newspaper or, you know, like in a garage sale or whatever without having to file any paperwork. But if I wanted to buy one from a gun store or a pawn shop, then I would have to fill out a paperwork that would do a background check. I don't know what the difference is, like why it's legal that way, but like it wouldn't be legal for me to buy one because I can't own one. It's not illegal for that person to sell it to me. You know, it would be illegal for me to possess it. Does that make sense? I know. It says like if people would just meet me in person. I feel the same way because I'm obviously like not a. Obviously, when I tell people that I have a criminal history, they're like, "What? You did drugs? Like you're, you know?"
But you're a hard worker. Like if I owned a business and it was like a business that I could hire you on, I would hire you just from like, work ethic. Like I think a lot of it comes from being able to, the willingness to do the job. I mean, and doing it.
Yeah.
Like not so much about what you've done in your past. That doesn't enter a job site unless you're still currently doing that type of stuff.
Yeah. You don't need to apologize. No, I've shared a little bit about it in my videos before. I'm the one that brought it up, so it's no big deal. I'm not ashamed. I mean, I'm not proud of it. And definitely when I get rejected from jobs and stuff, I feel ashamed because I feel like I can't get away from my past no matter how much I've changed. But otherwise, I don't mind sharing. I always wondered what YouTubers, original ideas like you tend to have. Oh, thank you. I just try to think of stuff that would be entertaining and what people might find interesting. I mean, I have a lot of political stuff I would like to talk about, but I don't want to do those type of videos on this channel, especially because I feel like it can be polarizing, and I don't want to polarize anybody because of their thoughts. Like, I feel like we all could learn from one another, and even though we don't all agree and we have different perspectives, like there's definitely something that we could all each bring to the table. So I don't want it to ever, you know, cause any kind of like.
And I'm extremely open-minded.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn everything I can.
We are too. I definitely don't know the truth about everything either.
I don't know the truth about anything. I'm just trying to learn.
Yeah, thank you, Aina. Greetings from Allen Island. Greetings from Texas. Terveisiä Suomesta. Terveisiä Texasista. No, it doesn't disappear.
I think it
It's
will
been
always
over 10
follow her.
years.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll follow her forever.
Unless I had it paid to have it expunged. But even, I heard that my cousin, my cousin told me about somebody that tried to do that, and it still came up, so.
Yeah, there's the guy that, well, I'm not going to say it, but you know who I'm talking about. He had his record expunged, and it still pops up when he's trying to get different jobs. Or he was even volunteering for a position, and they brought it up, so.
Like, I can't even work in Corey's company.
Yeah, she couldn't even work for me. Well, that's a little different because
he works with kids, you know, and I understand that. I mean, some parents wouldn't be quite understanding.
yeah, a lot of the parents and stuff are kind of, you know, they're real protective, and I can understand.
I gave you something to carry. Good. So how are we doing through these COVID-19 times? Someone from Allen Island asked. We're doing great. We're doing good. It's not too much of a change for us because we just work and stay home. Like, I work from home, and Corey, it's a bigger change for him because he's not getting to do what he loves to do.
It'd be
which
nice.
Sucks for him. He really wants to be with those kids, and
I enjoy working with the kids, and I enjoy coaching. It feels like it's my calling. So I just want to operate in my calling and go back, but I want the kids to be safe, so I'm trying to, you know, just abide by the law and keep my distance and do what's right, so this stuff can go and disappear.
oh wow, you're in Bosnia? That's so cool. I had a girl from Bosnia in my Finnish class when I lived in Finland. She was my Finnish language course class. She was a beautiful girl, inside and out. Quit everything and come to Finland as soon as you guys can. We will help you get jobs. Trust me, we want to. We want to.
We can.
We can, but I don't want to leave my dad. Maybe we could just like kidnap my dad. I could just tell him.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. Kidnap Chuck Norris, though. I think my dad's more like he's who they base the characters of John Wayne and Chuck Norris off of, pretty much.
I wish they could meet him because he's a very good, solid man.
Like, he knows who he is, and he's just the type of person that everybody just kind of they just respect him, even if they don't like him. He's a great, great man. What is your favorite band? That's a hard one.
Man.
Well, Jane's Addiction was always my favorite band from the time I was a teenager into my 20s and 30s, and then you know, kind of went way left, like conservative, and didn't listen to any secular music. And now that I'm more balanced out and normal, I've been listening to them again. I love all kinds of music. We love Otis Redding. Al Green. I love Jane's Addiction, and who else? Jack Staber, Jack Stabar. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Stauber. Stauber. He's really good. How old is your dad? How old is my dad? He is 74. 74, and he defeated cancer. He had cancer a few years ago, and it was stage 4 cancer, and they told him, you know, it wasn't looking really good at all. and he fought his way through it. So he's actually just now starting to look pretty much normal, like before how he did before he had it. Another aspect of Finland is way better than the States. Your criminal record gets cleared 5 to 20 years after your last sentence. See, why can't we do that? You're registered. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be nice if we could do something like that here.
Because yours was over 10 years ago, right?
It was over 10 years ago. Hey, someone said not ZZ Top. I actually went to a ZZ Top concert with my mom and my uncle Bubba when I was in middle school.
ZZ Top's from Port Arthur, Texas.
Are they?
Yeah.
Lumi Lapio. Lumi Lapio. Yeah. 74 is only 24 journalist years. Yeah. That's true. My dad was like, cancer, that's all you got? It didn't actually look like that when he was doing it. I was kind of like, but he did it. He's so hard-headed. Like, he wouldn't. I came down here I came to stay with him, and I was taking him to his chemo treatments, and I'm like, Dad, let me drive, because he was miserable. He's like, nope. And we get there, and he could barely even walk. Like, he was like falling against the wall and stuff. And he's just tough. Like, he's super hard-headed. That's where I get it from.
He didn't even quit smoking or anything. He's still. He's tough, man.
He wanted to stop smoking, but I mean, when you've been doing something for 60-something years, I mean, I think he was smoking since he was like 12. You said it's just really hard to quit. Yeah, right now we are at my dad's house. I'm in my bedroom at my dad's. And we're not in our trailer. We went to look at a scamp the other day.
Oh yeah, we did.
A 16-foot scamp. It's small. No, it's larger than the one that we want to buy. Yeah, my dad has Sisu. Thank you, Elena. That's when I think of Sisu, I think of my dad.
What does that mean?
That is a hard word to just. It's basically like this resilience where you don't give up, and it's this courage and.
Oh.
Yeah. Someone might be able to define it better, but that's.
Perseverance?
Yeah, it's like all of these things wrapped up into one. Like perseverance, like not being afraid, like not giving up, giving it all you go, and giving it all you got. Stamina. Yeah. But yeah, we locked our trailer up. We pulled all the slides in and we came up here. Thank you. I think you're great too. You're always nice and commenting on everything. Sisu is probably the hardest Finnish word to translate. That's what I've heard. And that's why me not even being a native Finn can't translate it. Sisu's like, the Finns, like they were just this small like army of people. Like their army compared to during the Cold War when like Russia came over. Man, Russia had this huge vast army. And then the Finns, they were just so few in number, but man, with their Sisu they defeated the Russians. It was really awesome. Lolu is a hard one too. Lolu. Lolu. That's when you're in the sauna, they have this scoop thing, and well, you're in the sauna and they'll say lolu, which is like pour more water on the stove, right? Night wish goes to blow.
I think the hardest thing about the coronavirus for like Americans is the people that are out of work, but like they don't have a salary or anything, because a lot of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. So I think that that's really hard for us as Americans. Luckily, me and Rachel don't have that as much because at the school I'm on salary, so I'm still getting paid from you know, to keep up with our bills and stuff, and then we have some money saved. But I couldn't imagine for a lot of Americans being a paycheck to paycheck type of person without any, you know, ways to get paid, assets, or anything like that. Must be hard.
And it brings home how we could really benefit from more, like, I don't know. I won't go into that. Anyway, Lulu. Someone said, nice beard, man. I also have been growing a full beard and mustache for 2 years now.
How long have I had a beard?
Well, he didn't have this when I met him, and it was just a little bit of scruff when we got together. And then since we got together, so almost 2 years, he's been growing it out. Well, he's gotten it trimmed and stuff, but I mean, he's had like a full beard. Sissy, stubborn perseverance, Lolu, steam, as in throw some steam. One word that may not be hard to translate. Kalsarikenit. Kalsarikenit. What does that mean? Kalsarikenit. Donald Duck. That's so great to hear you're still getting a page hangouts for you. Yeah. Beards are itchy. Is yours itchy?
I think when I first started growing it, it was itchy, and then now it's just kind of normal.
Why? Because I gave you some beard.
Oh yeah, look, hold on.
No, that's not my bottle.
Show the side, then, or we'll show the consistency or whatever density.
His beard isn't itchy because he has an amazing product of beard oil that I made for him.
WILDWOODVAGABOND.com.
And he uses it every day. When you get drunk at home and don't intention to go out. Why do you have a beautiful girl? Are you talking about me or him? Lolu is not throwing water on the stones, it's what comes out of it. Greetings in Helsinki from Texas. I hope you're safe and well. Yeah. Yes, I know. That's a great question, and yes, we have. We want to, we have a couple of goals. Like, first, we want to live in a tiny fiberglass trailer that can be pulled with a car because we want to travel around. But we also want to own a piece of land where we grow our own food and we can be completely self-sufficient, you know, off-grid. Like, we want to be able to supply our own electricity and source our own water and our own food. And I think, obviously, this is a good reminder, this whole coronavirus situation. It's a good reminder that we need to know how to grow our own food and to get our own things. Because if you can provide all those things for yourself, then it won't matter what's going on. You'll be safe and good.
Wait, I asked him.
So, why do you have such a beautiful girl, he said.
Oh, because I love her. Someone said because of the beard.
Yeah, that was that was a big part of it. A person, can you grow a beard? Yes, okay, good, check. But yeah, so definitely cannot wait to be living self-sustained. And even in the Scamp, the fiberglass trailer we have, we want that to be as self-sufficient as possible too. We won't obviously be able to grow our own food, but at least that will give us a taste of solar energy and sourcing our own water. So it says, do you know how many confirmed cases of corona there has been in your local area?
I was looking for my phone to see, but I don't have it with me. You want me to go grab it?
Sure. You were sound asleep back there, bud. So I was gonna get myself too. Talking about beards, Finnish company Dick Johnson makes excellent beard and hair products. But are they as good as mine? I'm just kidding. I'm trying to make really great, excellent beard and hair products too. But no, I'll look that up. Dick Johnson. Because I like to look at other people's stuff too. Did I read the New York Times article about what? About Bernie dropping out of the race? Yeah, that was sad. Self-sufficiency is something that will change many people's attitudes. I agree. Hi, suomalainen. Oh, he said suomalainen. That means Finnish. I would love to have my own garden and grow veggies. Self-grown carrots and sugar beans are the best. Yes, they are. And have you noticed how all my friends here in America, like how the stuff that you buy in the grocery store, it just doesn't taste the same like what we used to, at least anyways when I was a kid growing up, when we had vegetables and stuff, it tasted like a vegetable. But here they all just, they don't taste very good. And I think stuff you grow in your garden is amazing. Hi, I'm Finland. Hi, I'm from Texas. No, this live chat wasn't about anything in particular. It was just a hangout. Because we're at my dad's and he has decent Wi-Fi. Oh God, that's another thing. Man, we got Usenet internet. So I was like, great, this is gonna solve all of our internet problems, right? We're gonna have great internet at home. And I understand that the internet is really bogged down right now because of everyone at home, and so hopefully that is the problem with Usenet. But man, it sucks. It's really bad. So that's at home though. That's in Marble Falls. Here we're at my dad's. We have decent Wi-Fi.
9,353 confirmed cases in Texas. 177 deaths.
That's not a lot.
New York has 138,863. 5,489 deaths.
Someone said to watch broccoli, tomatoes, potatoes. Yes, sweet corn. Yeah, see, if I live, that's where I want to live, in the countryside. I like the country. I don't like the city. I don't like being around a lot of people. And some people love the city, and that's fine. Just for me. He said, Mr. Kori. Summer cities in Finland. Man, it would rock if you could do a little bucket full of... They have all these weird challenges there, filling these weird games. A wife carrying contest. Someone said, what? Listen to the song if you're in... Wait. One song to listen to if you're into beards, Obey the Beard by Psycho Stick. That sounds like something that would be worth listening to.
Obey the beard.
Yeah, I guess when you mass produce anything, and vegetables or whatever, it takes away, we're robbing the soil from all the nutrients, and I don't know, there's so many things that go into it, why they don't taste the same, but I'm glad I'm not the only one that realizes that. Fair. And that would be so cool if we could have came there this summer. That little bucket pulling. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like we could... Jason, are you talking about pulling a little trailer around Finland and doing a series like that? Oh, for some reason I read it wrong. And I thought you were talking about us doing some of those funny challenges they have there in Finland. But man, that would be so cool if we had a little trailer and we could just pull it all around Finland. Yeah, man. Do they even sell those over there? Like those little fiberglass trailers? Have you seen them? Anyone?
We'd have to
Anyone?
ship ours.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't cost that much to ship. Whole Spain on their... Oh, awesome. Someone else told me that on Instagram that, like, is it every evening that you guys go out on your balconies and you clap your hands and to honor those people that are still working out in the public through all of this? That's so cool. Man, that's cool. I would love to do that lifestyle there in Finland where you could just go around all over, but it's not like you could move with the seasons like you can here. Like here, if it's hot, if you're in the summertime, you go north. During the winter time, you would come further south. But in Finland, like, you're screwed. Winter, you're gonna be cold. But I bet we could pull it off if we insulated it really well, insulated the camper really well, and then just pulled it all over. Oh, okay. We could go pick berries during the summer and live in a camper. But who would take care of our dogs? That's fun. Yeah, like the one that we live in right now is too big.
Yeah, I'm not pulling it anywhere. Oh, that's because one of the things is I sold my truck. It's gone.
It's true. We moved from one spot to another, and all of these emotions and bad memories from when we had that near disaster when we moved to Marble Falls came flooding back to us, and we were like, yeah, we're not moving this ever again. He said we're not moving it again, and guess what? He sold his truck. He wasn't joking, so we have no way to pull it.
A small city in Texas, 30,000 people, that would be considered a small city.
Yeah, that would be a small city. I mean, here where we are is 1,200 around.
That's a really small town.
Hi, Yoni. Sorry, my Finnish. Yoni, hello. Nice for you to join us. Glad you're here. Is the local church open for Easter? Not that I know of. Most churches have canceled services, but there are some that are refusing to observe like the regulations or guidelines, and they're staying open. But not a lot. All the ones in this area I saw like were closed. You can hire me as an au pair for your dogs. Oh, that would be cool. You come here, we'll go there. Hello, Yoni. Nice to have you here. We're just hanging out. We're not talking about much, really. 11 and 12,000 inhabitants. I lived with a lady who was from the Åland Islands when I first moved to Dallas in 2010. Yep. She was 97 years old, and she had lived in an apartment she had lived on her own up until 97, until I moved in with her, my daughter and I, to help take care of her. But she was from the Åland Islands, but I haven't gotten to visit there yet. What is it about Texans and F-150s? They're a classic.
I liked it when I had it. It was just a lot of upkeep and stuff with it, having a diesel.
Yeah, it was
really not affordable for me as a coach, and I'm not a construction worker or anything, so definitely we didn't use it daily.
Yeah, the only reason we had it was to tow that huge RV that we live in. And that just kind of, and it also just kind of goes against like what we're trying to do. I mean, it's not very economical, it's not very green for sure. And so we just decided to sell it, so that now we're like forced. So basically we're going to sell the travel trailer that we live in when it comes time for it, or we'll sell it to that part, the camp that we live in. We might just sell it to the owner of that, and he can rent it out or something like that. But guess what he got? A Subaru. He got a Subaru Forester. That's his new car. It's a 2001. Yeah. I wonder if Yanni's on here. Yanni, if you're here, say hi. Please. But yeah. So, should we end it? It's been an hour.
Yeah, we go swimming. Wanna go swimming?
I think we're gonna go swimming. I'm about to upload some of my product to my website.
Time to go fishing and swimming.
So yeah, I think that we'll go ahead and end it. So I know, so we could borrow a car from her for free if we come, and then we only need to rent a camper. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Someone's lending us their mucky and their car. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, what is it about all the pickups in America? Like, what is the deal with the fascination with huge vehicles in general, I would think would be the question.
I have a couple of
Hi,
answers.
Jake.
I have a few
Subarus
answers.
are good cars.
I would say Texans, at least where I grew up in a small town, I think, all right, a lot of it is like you grow up seeing what your family has and stuff. So when you look up to like your father or whatever, he has a pickup, you want the same thing. But I think, honestly, a lot of people that have pickup trucks either work some type of construction, which is really prevalent in Texas. They work off on some type of pipeline, oil rig, or something like that, so they need a pickup truck. Some people just do it because it looks good and it's Texan, but it's not practical for them. Mine wasn't so much practical for me because I wasn't like in construction work or doing anything like that. So the only time we needed it was to tow the trailer, which we don't really even tow that much right now. So with my contract with the school, we're set for a year. So it wasn't really practical. But I think that kind of answers up. But I don't know about like northern people and stuff. Like I have no idea. I noticed like when I was up north, like New York and stuff, they had more like gas saving cars. And I've traveled a lot of the country, and mostly you'll see in the southern states that there's a lot of big trucks and stuff, and not so much in the northern. There are, but not as prevalent.
Frederick said that here most construction workers have vans because it's safer, much less risk of getting your stuff stolen. True, and much less risk of stuff flying out of your bed of your truck. not to dog on, you know, how we do it here in America, but a lot of the things that you guys do in Finland and Åland Islands and Sweden and Norway and all over
probably
everywhere,
more practical.
it's more practical. And it just makes more sense, but
Here it's more like it's a capitalist. Let's show you what we can do, and you know, that's just how it is here. People want to always be in competition.
Finland has 9 cities with population 100,000 to 650,000. The other 300 towns are even smaller.
That's cool.
That's cool. Well, Dallas, I think, Dallas and Houston independently have more people than whole Finland. So that's a lot.
Houston has 6 million around, I think. That's including like the smaller, that's the metro area, 6 million. I don't know what it is in Dallas.
Dude, you're the only
I know
one that didn't say hi.
Austin, the closest city to where we live, the biggest city where we live, is 1 million, and it's increasing. So.
Nathan, he wants me to sing before you leave. I have a song that I'm gonna do and record it, and I'm gonna post it on Patreon. So, I haven't been practicing, I haven't been playing guitar. I mean, I have it here, but I would need to clip my nails before I could sing. But I have one that I'm gonna sing on my ukulele, this video, and I'm gonna put it on Patreon, so you'll see it. Or I'll send you the link even through email. But thanks for wanting to hear me sing. That makes me feel good. But yeah, it was fun, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And I do have a couple videos lined up. They're just real simple, like short ones, but hopefully they'll be good. Greetings to Chuck and the dog. Stay safe, and well, hope to see you soon. You are just awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you guys think that my singing voice is lovely. Alright, well, you guys take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Well, it's not weekend. See, all my days and nights are mixed up. Someone asked how we were doing in quarantine. I just want to answer that really quick. They signed on a little later. We're doing fine. Corey's a little sad and discouraged because he loves what he does at the school. He works with kids and he coaches the kids, and you know, he wants to be with them. That's what he loves to do. For me, it's not even that big of a difference at all, except for, you know, just a few things. So we're hanging in there. It's fine. Making the best of everything. That's what we always do anyway. So I love you guys a lot. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Bye, Aino.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.